bullshit? Here's the thing about Remy. In 1965, he participated in the murder of 4 civil rights workers, one of whom they decapitated. They never found her head, so fuck him. He got what he deserved.
Good. I agree with you. I agree with my good man here. He's got a fucking great point, actually. I should just kill him and get it over with.
I like I said, I don't like that Remy guy. You should listen to at least one of his bullshit radio shows just to see what you've been quote unquote missing.
I should, but I don't want to.
You really don't have to. I'm just saying, like, if you want to have a little more motivation to murder.
Is your motivation?
Oh, he's such a swarthy bastard. He's just so proud of being a racist. It's so infuriating.
I was talking about, like, this topic the other day with a friend of mine where it's like, man, these people call themselves the Groypers and the Proud Boys and all these other stupid names. And
yes.
I am, for some reason, supposed to take any of this seriously.
Yeah, dude. You understand. You understand the stupidity of everything.
It's like, Groyper sounds like something that a fucking 8-year-old would come up with. And the Proud Boys is what your mommy calls you when you've been bad, but she doesn't want to embarrass you in front of your friends.
So did you know that the official uniform for the Proud Boys is literally a polo shirt and khaki shorts?
That is so... They're so lame, dog. They're so lame.
I know.
They have less sauce than boiled chicken, my dog.
They're also led by a guy that helped co-found Vice.
You mean like Vice News Media?
Yes. Yep. That's the one.
The same guys who would go on to make Waypoint? Or to fund Waypoint?
Yes.
That's so fucking...
Yeah, his name's Gavin McInnes. He's a real piece of shit. As you would be, being in charge of the Proud Boys.
Well, at least Donnie has some intel on these guys for us.
Yeah, it turns out they're all pieces of shit, and you don't have to worry about mercy.
Sometimes it's good just to be unambiguously, like, doing a good thing sometimes, you know?
That's why I enjoy playing the more recent I'm sorry, let me try that again. That's why I enjoy playing every Wolfenstein game.
I thought when you said more recent, I thought you were going to say Hitman.
Well, sometimes I am shooting innocent people in the head in Hitman, honestly. But when I'm playing Wolfenstein, no, there's no ambiguity there. They are all detritus to be cleansed from this earth.
Yeah, like, it often just, like... Cause I understand why they name this a lot, because it's fucking cult shit. It's like cult indoctrination. You make your followers, like, so loathsome that they have to be part of your organization, or else they have no support by anybody. But like, god damn, they're so fucking lame. They're so lame. They don't.
Did you ever see the comic strip of the guy looking at the Southern guy with no chin and being like, he's like, you're really supposed to be a member of the master race? You fucking asshole? Where the fuck's your chin? It's so good. Let me find it.
I try not to, like, judge people on their appearance.
Yeah, but sometimes.
But I do get the comic.
Sounds like your assessment of Remy Duval was spot on.
No, I'm not asking where my chin's located, you fucking dumb piece of shit.
Our neighborhood, our homes. I, for one, refuse to sit by.
Here he is.
Rubber-lipped nigger runs roughshod over everything.
Rubber-lipped? That's a new one for me.
I will strangle that motherfucker. That's what I'll accomplish.
That's Nolan North.
Apologize.
That's also his face.
Shouldn't use that kind
Yeah, it
of-
is
That's Nolan
actually. That
North's
is Nolan
fucking
North's
face.
face.
You are much too important to be caught up in all of this. Is the situation unfortunate? Of course it is. But nothing he is doing changes anything. Let Sal's men handle it.
Sal,
I can't believe Nolan North's one of my most
Olivia's
hated
people
characters in this
expect me
game.
to protect them, not some greased up wop
You could have been
assholes.
listening to racist Nathan
No,
Drake this whole
I
time.
need to respond to this. I need to send a message to those.
All right, I
nuts
sent the
and
comic to you.
kids.
It's really
Here in
good.
Frisco Fields, we take care of our own.
This is a mistake, Remy. You could jeopardize everything we have been
Oh
working
god, let me put
toward.
this on Do Not Disturb.
Our very way of life is at stake, and you think I give a goddamn about some casino? Sometimes I think you've forgotten your station in life, Olivia.
Native son.
A minute or so later, Olivia called Sal. Told him Remy's Southern Union pals were out looking for you. If you head back up there, I'm sure
They
we'll
weren't
find
doing
you.
that already
But
because they're
then they'll tell you
racist.
Which hole Remy's hiding in.
Yeah, once I'm done with that prick, Olivia's next. Getting to someone like her ain't gonna be easy. Between Marcano's men and all those rich white assholes she runs around with, they'll spot me coming a mile away. I need you to look at our options. Come up with a plan.
Okay, I'm gonna look at our options and come up with a plan.
What's wrong with you, man?
Personal hygiene is very important.
I like that Don's a fucked up little gremlin. Like every time we're coming to him, he's doing something weird that you wouldn't do in
Yeah,
your
he's
office.
he's such a charming G-man.
He's a gremlin. He's a little fucked up little gremlin. That's all. That's what he is, and I appreciate it.
I
for
do
it.
not want to equivocate that man with the likes of Iron Mouse, who I also consider a gremlin. I'm sorry, but a G-man is never going to be as cute as
Iron Mouse from the FanFest.
Yes, she existed before that too.
I know we talked about her multiple times.
It's impossible not to. She's an incredible individual.
We gotta find a Southern Union deacon.
There should be a like strike through on the text, and it just says racist below it.
I
That would be
know.
good.
I was about to say, so like we gotta find a racist priest.
Oh jeez. They exist.
Or as they are commonly known in the United States, priests.
I've met a lot of good people that were priests. I've met people I thought were good that were priests. I've met assholes that were priests.
I mean, a
There's
little
quite
facetious,
a-
of course, because like Wake Up Dead Men is a pretty good example of like how like faith can be good.
Well, it's just like, so the priest that was holding the masses whenever I would go to Catholic church as a child, turns out he was a pedophile. And I was always like, I always thought I had distance from that shit. And turns out, no, you don't.
You never do.
Yeah, it's funny because my mom recently had her marriage certificate, and his name is fucking on there.
It's a thing where like if you don't know someone overtly, you definitely know someone who has been affected. Like even if you don't realize you have, you definitely do know somebody.
It's very pervasive. And that's sadly by design because they just shuffle them around when they get an accusation.
When I was in high school, we had a teacher who always who asked us to write about some of our more painful memories and talk about them and show them with the class.
Okay.
And someone talked about how she was raped by a priest in her childhood.
Jesus Christ. Okay, did he get reported to the police?
I don't believe anything ever came of it.
You know what? That's
I mean, obviously we supported her, but nothing ever came of it, legally speaking.
that sounds yeah. Okay, they all have to go. Bye-bye. Now. Live Dixie. Fuck all of you. Shoot him. Just shoot him. He's down. You can interrogate him.
I grenaded their cars before it. So I guess I took care of some of them.
His bed sheet headed motherfucker.
Duval, where is he?
Go on, then. He's putting together a hunting party with the Union boys.
It didn't take very long to find a racist deacon.
I mean,
We're in the South.
Up near the old lookout point. Tonight.
you do know that the KKK had a headquarters in Louisiana, right?
Yes.
And not only that, the Grand Master of the KKK served in government in Louisiana.
I know I just talked about this, but like, going back to the dweebiness of the racists, Grandmaster's a stupid thing to call yourself. I'm so sorry. I can't. With
I
these
think
people.
it was like Grand. No, I think it's something.
It's Grand
dumber.
Wizard.
I think it's like, it's Grand Dragon or something
Yeah.
like. Oh, Wizard. Okay.
Yeah, like I can't with these fucking idiot people. Like,
Well, the funny thing is, I heard that a lot of people love to accuse, or not a lot of people, but some of the people I listen to love to accuse them of just being failed or closeted theater kids.
like if you can't cast magic missile, get the fuck out of here with your wizard shit. Get out of here.
Also, wizards are cool. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with you? They're not racist. That's not why they exist.
Like, dude.
I mean, he's called Gandalf the White, but not for that reason.
What you need to do, my friend, is you need to find your D&D pals and do like Gary Gygax did and just make a racist campaign.
Yeah, make your own orcs.
Because, don't forget, the person who made D&D was an actual Nazi.
Gary Gygax?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Actual Nazi sympathizer.
Oh, motherfucker.
Famously in D&D circles. Like, a huge part of, like, playing D&D in 2026 is reconciling the racism that was baked into the mechanics from the first version and trying to figure out how to make, like, how to undo that shit. It's a thing that
Let's make
WotC
the
is
orcs
working with actively.
It's called, you just make them people, and you work on that for the rest of that being a problem.
Yeah, like,
That's why people were talking about orcs so much not that long ago.
yeah, this is
They never said what the cause of all of that was.
Yeah, there is
Because-
systemic racism that's baked into D&D mechanically, straight up.
Well, I always thought that was unintentional because, like, I thought that they, like, read The Lord of the Rings and they're like, yeah, these are just the bad guys.
Hey, over here!
Yeah.
All right, well, that's another problematic guest star that was on Futurama then. Jesus.
In fairness, unless you're in the D&D scene, most people don't know this. Like, this
Like,
is a
he was
thing that,
so-
like, D&D hardcores have to reconcile with.
I mean, Gary Gygax is so silly in the role he plays on Futurama. Before he ever says anything for a scene, he rolls 2 d20s. And at one point, Al Gore walks up to him and says, "Put the dice away, or I will take them away."
Was right in this spot where my great
No. Don't let this dumbass mythologize. Just, yes.
Oh.
It's time for some justice.
Look at them running away like the cowards they are.
Well, why do you think they wear masks? They don't want to be outed. Because they know what happens if they're outed as racist.
Aw, poor little racists.
It's not a problem if a few people know or suspect you. It's when you're
problem when they can prove
here,
it.
when you're in front of a burning cross, it's a little, yeah. You kind of can't.
Alright, come to mommy. Meet your maker.
Kill them all. Let God sort them out by throwing them directly into the trash. Make our colored friend that's killing all of us with ease feel welcomed.
I feel very welcome today, actually. I don't know about you, Andre. I feel quite welcome here. This feels like this actually belongs to me.
It's because it does.
Scream like a bitch. Bitch.
I love how in Wolfenstein, the KKK are just spineless pieces of stupid shit to the Nazis.
Yeah.
Like, there's the one famous scene where the guy tries to speak German in front of the Nazi, and the Nazi's horribly offended by him.
Wolfenstein and like the Indiana Jones game at that studio did a lot of really cool stuff with making fun of Nazis and racists.
Well, just fascist in general.
Yeah.
Because they literally covered every antagonist in World War II over the course of Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
You
because like
see
you
someone
start
from
with
Imperial
good old
Japan,
Mussolini fascism, and then you go right to Nazis.
and then there's the one scene where you fight the Japanese. Like, they literally covered all the bases. All right, Nolan North. Okay, Nathan, it's time to pay for your fucking crimes.
What now?
You're not gonna like what he does to you.
I am gonna like what he does to him. I'm gonna like.
No, I'm
gonna like
saying
quite a bit.
Remy. I said Remy isn't.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I guess he had to have doused the cross first, then relit it.
Witnesses report he was bound to a cross and set on fire. Let's see if we can get a statement.
Oh, so he must have just gotten a new one.
Care to make a comment? It's those goddamn niggles. Every last one of them needs to be rounded up and shot. That's quite a statement, Chief. Need to wipe the shit out of your eyes, son. Take a look around. There's a goddamn war going on.
What if it was a white guy, though? What if it was a white guy? You don't know.
That was fun. Do it.
It was
again.
like, what if it was just one very ambitious
You burned Remy
anti-racist
Duval
white
across.
man?
There's a war going on. Achievement unlocked.
Now we don't have to hear Native Son
We
anymore,
gotta
which is
kill
the
Olivia.
best thing about killing him. No more hearing that stupid fucking jingle.
I'm in Frisco and I could use some.
Native Son.
We're gonna do a
I'm a
little
proud
resupply.
racist.
The good thing about grinding a bunch of money off screen is that you can just buy a bunch of supplies after every fight and not worry about spending money.
What you got?
Yeah, you don't need much. And the baby's screaming, because of course he is.
I'm in Frisco Fields and need some new wheels.
All right, now get rid of the actual money person, the one who was responsible for funding him, Olivia.
It's time. It's time to get rid of all native sons.
Appreciate it.
Indeed. Let's kill this fucking bitch. But that stupid bitch. Meet Donovan to get into Remy's wake? We're gonna kill her at Remy's funeral?
You know, there was a very good game that also allowed you to murder people at a funeral.
It
And
was
it's
called
not
Hitman
Hitman.
Blood Money.
Nope, nope. The Punisher. The Punisher game. You take the guy out of the coffin, get in the coffin with an M60, and then in the middle of the service, dude just pops out of the casket and just goes to town on all the people there.
You actually kill people at funerals in 2 Hitman games, I remember.
Blood Money and what?
One of the newer ones.
Have a listen. Not for nothing. Olivia Marcano's a real piece of work.
I still don't understand why Olivia Marcano was involved in any of this.
By all accounts, she had 2 or 3 times the money that Sal Marcano had.
Native
Shit to her.
son.
From what I was able to piece together, she hired someone to kill Lucho. Wanted to run things herself. Bottom line, I think she got off on all that mob bullshit.
We're fucked, Olivia. You understand? That fucking shit-stained Duval didn't name us in the will. Now everything's going to his goddamn nephew.
Have you actually reviewed the will?
I read the part that said all the land I'm building my casino on is now going to Stephen motherfucking DeGamo. I read that part.
6 months ago, Remy revised the will, but he never executed it.
What the hell are you talking about?
In order for the will to be valid, it needs to be signed.
Well, God damn it, woman, I know that. What does it mean for us?
It means I have grounds to contest. Remy and I were business partners in several ventures, and one of my holding companies lists the land as an ancillary asset.
Sounds like a lawyer's wet dream. What's something like that gonna run me?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Nearly every cent I got is tied up in that goddamn casino. I can't afford a big legal fight. There's got to be another way out of this mess.
Stephen is coming to town for the funeral. I could arrange a meeting. Offer him a percentage of the casino's profits if he signs over the land.
Yeah, that could work. And then once he signs, we take care of him. All right, set it up. But my patience is at its goddamn end. Do you understand, Olivia? I'm tired of this bullshit.
Have a little faith, Sal.
I mean, this is kind of your fault. You should have made sure he was dead.
Entered the country club disguised as a waiter. Everyone in the
I would say it's his fault for being a piece of shit that turned on a guy that got him what he wanted.
Yes, but if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta make sure you finish the job.
Through the front gate and dropped them off.
Yes.
Gave us a second look. No. Surely.
The Discord stream's gone to poo.
Mrs. McConnell's personal
I always start in a second once this cutscene's over.
I mixed up a vial of fast-acting LSD. You know, same basic formula that we use as part of MK Ultra. And I gave it to Lincoln. He used a syringe to put a couple of drops into every drink he served. Within a couple of minutes, anyone who drank that concoction was whacked out of their goddamn mind.